Hello everybody, welcome to Project Beauty, where we talk about project planning and everything beauty related. My name is Jen. I'm updating you guys on my December empties. My kid is crying in the background. I apologize, I'm trying everything to keep him from not crying. So it's kind of a moment, and I was in good spirits, but right now I'm kind of stressed out. So I sincerely apologize, and I will try to keep it together. It's just he gets upset over cartoons when the things get hurt. Like he was watching Nemo, and when the fish go down the pipes, they get hurt and he gets all upset and then he gets worked up. So yeah, I need to get this done. So I apologize for this rushed intro, but this is my empties for December 2022 and also my Pan Your Way to 5K. So I actually reached my 5K goal in the month of October. So the last couple months are just freebie, do what I can at the end of the year. November, I was very sick. And December, so far, I have been pretty good. Knock on wood. And this is what I've completed. So there's 12 items in front of me here. And what I've done is instead of pushing on individual items, I'm sort of spreading the love to like my whole collection. And I have been really enjoying that, using a bunch of different things and not just specifically only using one specific lipstick or one specific like primer. I'm like trying to use everything in my collection, and it's been really nice. But next year I will start to hone down in on the things that I really want to work on again, because I'm doing a makeup rehab and things need to get out of my collection. That being said, I'm really happy with the items that I have coming out this time. So let's go ahead and talk about it. First, I have 2 bottles of my soap. These will not be in next year's empties because I only have them in this year because they're soaps that I personally use, but we're almost done the Bath & Body Works soaps. So once my husband's done using those, we'll be all using these. So these will not count in my makeup rehab. Also, this was just a personal thing that I wanted to do this year. I didn't actually need these in to reach my 5K, but I did want to count them because they're something I personally use and it's my own beauty, skincare, all that kind of stuff. So the next thing I have is my Aveeno Daily Moisturizing Lotion. This was not very full when I brought it into a project. It was sort of a gimme product, but I finally completed that, so that's great. I also have my Batiste Instant, what does it say? Instant Hair Refresh Dry Shampoo. This one is my favorite. It's the XXL volume. It's literally amazing. Your hair gets so much volume and the grease is like so gone. Like I don't know. I can't even get the words out. I'm honestly obsessed with that. Compared to any other dry shampoo, the XXL from Batiste is amazing. If you haven't tried it, you need to try it. It's so good. Even if you don't have super greasy hair, it just gives an extra bit of volume in your hair. Now this is my MAC. It's called the Studio Finish Concealer SPF 35, and it was in the shade NC25, and I used this under my brows and I'm finally finished it. It took me 2 years to finish this just under my brows. That's the only place I wore this, and I really like it. I didn't actually think there was that much product in there. I thought it was about the depth of an eyeshadow, not realizing it was so full. So I can use this as a back to MAC now. And just so you guys know, MAC will no longer be doing back to MAC. I did put it on my community tab, but in case you don't are not subscribed or you don't check out there, MAC is not doing back to MAC after March 31st, I believe, of 2023. So get your back to MACs in ASAP. Next is the Glow Play Lip Balm from MAC. Hated it. This was probably the worst item that MAC has ever come out with. It was horrible. I did not enjoy wearing it. It made my lips feel very dry and just not, it wasn't good. Instead of making them feel like plump and hydrated, it dried them out more, and it was really uncomfortable to wear. I would not repurchase that. I don't like talking ill of MAC either because I really love the brand, but no, that was a no product. This is the Laura Mercier Pure Canvas Primer in the blurring effect, and this was just a sample that I wanted to try, and it was in one of my projects. This was okay. I actually thought it was great at first, and then after wearing it a little bit, I found that it lifted when I pounced anything off of it, when I was using like cream blushes or cream highlighters or anything. This sort of just lifted everything off of my skin. I never had that with any other primer, so I know that it is this one, so I wouldn't repurchase that. Then I have the Peter Thomas Roth Firm X Peeling Gel. This is my absolute favorite item from Peter Thomas Roth. It is amazing. I love the way my skin feels after I use this, and I will continue to buy this faithfully. It's fantastic. Then I have a Quo sharpener. I actually put this in my declutter because I wasn't using it anymore. And then I thought, no. This goes in my declutter or in my empties because I've finally used it up and I can't sharpen on here anymore. So this is an empty. And then I also finished my Anastasia Brow Freeze. And I don't know if I can even open that, but I mean, it's empty. So, oh, I can open it. Look at that. It's empty. I'm not really sure what you wanted to see an empty tub for, but it's there. And then I have the Glow Recipe Guava Cleansing Balm. I would like to buy this in a full size. This is fantastic. So I will be putting this in my wish list for the next Sephora sale. And last but not least, we have a Laneige lip balm. It's a lip mask. Whoa. That is coming off. Anyway, it's the original formula of like the original scent of the Laneige Sleeping Lip Mask. Very beautiful. I have plenty of these and I love them and I will always repurchase. So that is everything that I have. For the month of December, I managed to complete a total of $172.40 worth of products. Yes, that's how much all of these little... Imagine if you went home with a bag. This is how big the bag was and it was $172. Oh my gosh. It's insane how much things cost. So that's why next year I'm doing makeup rehab. I hope you guys follow along with that because it will be really good and I'm looking forward to it. So in total for 2022, I have used a total of $5,349.10 worth of product in Canadian funds. And the outstanding amount, which obviously is now in the negative because I have reached my 5K, I have gone over obviously $349.10, and there are 12 items here. So that is everything. I can't believe this year is wrapped up. I'm absolutely shocked beyond myself. Like, I don't even know. Like, Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year. I hope all the best to you and your family. I hope you have a great year, and let's make this a really, really, really good and amazing year. So support each other, be kind to people, and like pay it forward. Have a really wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe so you can see my next year's makeup rehab and all the empties that I go through, because next year will be epic. Okay, have a great day, guys. Bye. These are most of my empties for 2022. So I'm going to go over and talk about most of these. These are all the full-size items, mostly the larger size items, as you can tell. But I'm going to go over these right now with you. So we'll start down here. The first thing I have is some isopropyl alcohol, and I have a ton of soap. Those are my hand soaps. These are ones that just I use throughout the year because my hands started to get eczema, however you want to say it. So I had to use these soaps, and my husband was using all of our Bath and Body Works soaps until they were gone. And we're probably down to about 1.5 left. So I'm hoping that pretty soon we can both start using these kinds, and I'll just buy the Live Clean instead. This one is my favorite. It's the Holly Berry Live Clean. It's the like Christmassy wintertime type soap. Sorry for the dust particles flying around, but I did just dust in here yesterday, so there's going to be dust kicked up. And then also we have a bunch of wax strips. I go through those like crazy. I do not shave. I only wax, so that's why I have so many of those. All of these are my, what do you call those? Under eye patches for like under your eyes. And they're just so nice. I love the hydrogel ones. I wish I could find more of those. There's another pack here. And then these are just some wipes and some cotton rounds and stuff that I've used. I have a whole pack. This is so hard to reach, but I have a whole pack of masks that I've used throughout the year, and I kept those all in here. And then all of these are like SPF, cleansing balms, moisturizers, serums, cleanser. Did I say cleansers? I don't know. All those things for your face. There's also a couple, like there's a brush cleaner here and here. There's some makeup removers. There's one hand sanitizer. Yeah, lots of cleansers and peels. Some deodorants that I use that are specific to, I feel like, the beauty community. And then there's some hair like gray coverage things. So this one's a dry shampoo from what is this called now? Moroccan oil. This one's okay, but it doesn't really have too much of a deep tone to it. I don't like this one. I did rebuy it because I thought I would try it again. I really don't like this one, but these two, the Clairol and the L'Oreal is my favorite, but these two are much, much better. And a nail polish remover. I have a conditioner from Sol de Janeiro. However, I would not repurchase that because the scent did not last in my hair. And then a bunch of dry shampoos as well down here. I go through a lot of dry shampoo in a year. A couple of purple shampoos because my hair has a lot of bleach in it. And again, some body creams and a hair mask and another, I think this is a moisturizer. Oh no, take the day off. Cleansing balm. And then, so that's pretty much everything for like the skincare, hair care, body care kind of stuff. And then we have my little perfumes down here that are full sizes. So I thought I finished 4, but I finished 3 last year. I was certain I finished 4, but I only see the 3 here. I will have more makeup items coming, but I don't put everything out right now. It won't fit. So that's why, because you don't see it here, it's because it doesn't fit on the bed. And it'd be just too hard to reach. So all of these are my setting sprays and pre-sprays to before I do my makeup. So I go through a lot in a year. So the ones that I do have, I will definitely go through very quickly. And also I have my face palettes that I completed. This one is only half completed, so I'm only counting that as half the palette. And then these two, so a foundation, which I totally knew I finished a foundation, but I couldn't remember which one, and then a primer. So I have a few more things I'll show you over here. I have all my samples that I'm going to show you in a second. I'll put all of those out on the bed. And then I also have a huge MAC thing full of deluxe size samples and minis and stuff. So I'm going to clear off all of this stuff and then we'll go ahead and get started with the rest. Over on this side, we have all of my minis and deluxe size samples for, I would say most of these are deluxe size samples, honestly. There's a couple minis in here, but most of these were freebies or gifts or like this is a mini, these little things are mini. So any of these Peter Thomas Roth things are minis. That is a mini. So there's like some minis in here. But anyway, these are mostly skincare stuff. So back here we have body creams and moisturizers and cleansing balms. Then there are the lip masks from Laneige. That's how many I go through in a year. I could probably do more, but I was really milking it. And now I have lots, so I can go hard if I want, but not wasteful. And then these are, again, like moisturizers and cleansing balms. Mostly I think these are moisturizers. This one's a cleansing balm. A lot of these are... that's another full size, but these are like toners and the hair products and retinols and serums and face masks and tanning things. Just all of these. Same thing with these. More moisturizers, a lot of serums, eye creams, hair masks, that kind of stuff. And then down here we have a couple of wipes that I had left and a razor, a sharpener that was no longer usable, a couple more smaller items that didn't fit up there. These are the See From Fresh serums. I love these. I would love to buy a full size of that from Drunk Elephant. Makeup brush cleaner and some blotting papers. Same thing, blotting papers up here. All of these in the center here are going to be my foil packets that I use in the year. There are tons, like tons. I could have spread these out all over the whole bed, but that's not happening. So that's how many I have. There's so many there, and it makes me hopeful that I can get through all the ones that I have this year in like turn and burn and stuff like that. I'm really hoping I can really plow through a bunch of my foil packets. And then up here we have all the other perfumes that I used last year. I can't believe I'm saying last year. It's January 1st. Holy crap. So yeah, these are all the ones that I used for small ones. I also had a couple that I spritzed a couple times, but those are the ones that are completed. And over here we have all of the makeup stuff. So this is everything that I finished for makeup in 2022. So at the top, of course, we have all of the setting sprays. I added, these are the full size ones, but I added the minis and the really tiny like freebies. So there's a bunch of those, like 6 of those, some lashes, a foundation, a matchstick, my palettes. Most of these are like eyeliners and brow products, and my eye bases. So that's what all that stuff is. And then from here all the way over to here are the mascaras that I use. And I honestly probably could have gone through more, but I was really trying to scrape, even though I don't like to hold on to mascaras for too long. I usually use about 2 or 3 at a time, because this one here from MAC goes on the bottom lashes, and then I use 2 for the top so that I can get both the voluminous and the length. And then I have a couple of sponges, which I'm going to use more this year. I have a bronzer, a highlighter, a face powder, or loose face powder, pressed face powder, but it's baked. I have a few of my brow freeze. I have another setting powder from Charlotte Tilbury. I have a brow pomade, a concealer from MAC. I have a couple more loose setting powders, and this one is the Bobbi Brown eye base, enriched eye base. I have 4 completed eyeshadows here. I love completing singles more so than palettes. It's just my style. All of these are my lip products for the year that I have completed. Anytime you see a liquid lipstick like that one, and that one, those are the ones that I used when I was sick. I pretty much had those half completed already. So when I was sick, I would just put these on and not use them any other time of the year, and now they are completed, which makes me so happy. And then I have 3 cream eyeshadows, which I really pushed hard to get through these. A few lip liners, and down here are my primers. So those are all the face primers that I used up in 2022. So that's everything, you guys. This is a lot of stuff. I'm not going to go through and talk to you guys about what's my favorite or anything like that. If you want to see that, please go ahead and watch my Empties videos in my YouTube feed. But there's just so much here, and I'm really proud of myself for how much I've used, and even considering how much I've been sick in the year, it's just eye-opening. These are just the small things. I already put all the other larger items in the recycling and the garbage, and yeah, it's just eye-opening to see all this consumption. I would really like to minimize the amount of samples that I'm bringing in, because this is all just trash now, trash or recycling, and I'm going to have to separate, especially those ones, the cardboard from the container, what is recyclable and stuff. So it's going to be a project to go through all of this, and I'm glad I got through a lot, and I know that I can push through again this year and try and get this much out, but it's a big job, and it's a lot on the environment. It's crazy. It's just eye-opening. This is just me. Imagine all the thousands of people using it. Oh my God. Anyway, so just so you guys know, I'm proud of it. I'm proud of all the completed items. I'm really looking forward to everything in 2023. I'm not sure that I'm going to be valuing my samples this year, because I am doing a makeup rehab, so I might not do a value and tell you how much I'm going to be completing monetarily, because it is more so a consumption thing for 2023, as it was in 2022, because Pan Your Way to 5K, but this year I need to finish things before I can bring stuff in. So I really hope, especially this makeup stuff, like it really makes me proud. I know I can pound through so many more items, and I hope you guys stay tuned, because I am going to get through a lot of stuff. So don't forget to subscribe before you head out, and like the video. It really helps on my channel, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye everyone.